Hi, welcome to Campbell's Freedom Farm. So today we're going to do a fun kids craft. So first I want to explain a few options. So for mine, Stefan picked out this really nice one. This used to have my aloe vera plant in it, but we went ahead and transplanted it. But if you don't have these pots and you want to make it more fun for kids, use leftover Halloween buckets. So our neighbor was telling us that she's going to do this, which is great. She also subscribes to our channel. And also use this, you can use Christmas too. Who doesn't love Christmas decorations? And kids especially do. And she got it reusing, which is perfect. I think she saw them at the store or online for 97 cents or even cheaper than that. So go ahead and go and try to order them, or if you have them, reuse. And we also have this bucket, and we've had these, so just go ahead and use those. So today we're going to be replanting two things. So these, where did you get these?
From Trader Joe's.
So he picked these up from Trader Joe's. As you can see, they're looking a little rough. They really have been needing to be replanted for a while, but they come in these really cute pots. So another thing that you can do is retake these and put a little flower seed in there. And then as they get bigger, just switch them. They're super cute. I like this color better than the red, but you pick out what you like, and it was really fun. He picked these out a couple months ago, and it's just now needing to be repotted. So we're gonna start with this one first. So what we have, oh yeah, he would like to share what happened right before we were about to replant these. But we do have our rocks. He picked these rocks out, and we're gonna put them in on the bottom.
I didn't pick the rock out.
So we'll put those right here. And then what we're gonna do is,
Hey, don't turn no regular rock. Don't turn.
oh yeah, these are all regular rocks. So then we're gonna put this.
This one, this crystal.
Okay, and then we're gonna put this soil on top. He really likes rocks. So do you want to tell him what happened right before this video?
I hit my knee on the over thing. Yo them.
Yeah, she'll show him after it. So he fell right on the concrete. As you can see, all of our wonderful lettuce plants. So see right here. Oh, also, I do want to point out, I almost forgot, make sure you drill holes in here. So just, and these are things you can do. You can show your kids that you're drilling a hole in here and explain why.
Easter's 9 cents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
watch out for snakes.
And watch out for snakes. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take these out, and you can see they're just in really tiny ones. So they really were ready to be transplanted. So we need a little bit more.
That one is wilting.
Yeah, this one's wilting. It needed some more space for its roots, I think. And make sure you break up the soil. Okay, we're gonna just dump the rest of this in here. And then we have some compost to put on top. But first we're gonna water it in.
But don't
So we're gonna put the smaller one right here.
But don't make the water too strong.
Yeah, don't make it too strong. You can see these little pots. And go ahead and save these for right now if you want to reuse them. If not, later on, recycle them. Nurseries have recycle bins, which is great.
No, don't recycle. You reuse them.
Reuse.
Them.
So you have the option of both. And what's also great about this pot, I forgot to point out, this is really handy because then you don't have to get the things on the bottom. It's just don't overwater, but then you have this drain right here. You don't have to worry about picking it up and putting it in the sink. Okay, so we have these two. Does that look good?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna take this water.
Water.
We're gonna put it in.
Water.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Where we're going to put the compost underneath. So we're going to water that in a little bit.
Water.
And I'm a little messy with the water bin. Okay. Yeah. And then I do have one more thing. So earlier today we went on a nature walk and we found this ivy. Actually, let me show you. I got all of this ivy, and I actually want to put some of this in water for right now for me. And if you want to learn how to propagate, watch the previous video because these could be propagated, and she's showing you how to propagate one plant.
But that's
so just go ahead and watch for that because it's wonderful to learn this stuff. I learned a lot too.
That's not ivy. That's not ivy. That ivy have pointy, and that doesn't have pointy.
Oh yeah. So we're gonna put this in here, and it'll go.
It's still not ivy though.
And we're gonna try to get it to go all the way.
That's not ivy though.
Hold on. Sometimes this is the tricky part, just to get it to really go in. Make sure you poke a hole.
That's not ivy.
This isn't.
Ivy have pointy.
And it might take a few tries just to get it to go in. That's okay. Okay, so let's put that compost in there.
And you want ivy
messy part.
Mom, ivy look like look like TV, but it's not. It's got the whole week.
Yeah, just push it down. See
It
it.
looks like this.
Okay, so go ahead and put this. Okay, and just you gotta push it down, and you're just gonna have to keep doing that.
But
It's gonna
don't
stick out like here.
But isn't the wild? Don't touch poison ivy.
And then what it'll do, this is after, you know, give it a few days to readjust. It's gonna hang over the side really beautifully.
And next time you will put winter plant.
And also, you can always paint these pots too. There's always other fun crafts to do with them. Okay, so right now we're gonna go ahead and we'll let this sit over here so you guys can see. It's gonna look better in a few days. Just keep in mind these plants were kept in a small pot for too long. So don't give up on the plant, let it readjust. Now this, we actually did this about 4 months ago. We went to one of the nurseries in Baldwin. So we went there and they had these free cacti plants. So it was the Sherwood Forest Nursery, a wonderful nursery. And they had this free craft. They gave us the pots. They let us pick out a succulent, also known as cactus. So they had provided the soil, which was well fit for this plant, which is amazing. And then Stefan picked this about 2 months ago at Walmart. They actually have the succulents and cacti.
No, 4 months ago.
4 months ago. So they're pretty cheap to get them. But as you can see, it's in a small pot. So we have to re-put this in here before it dies. And always double check see how much to water cacti, because it's got a totally different water system. See, this was going to die soon if we didn't replant it. So this one's a pretty quick one.
But cactuses don't need a lot of water.
Yeah, they don't need a lot of water, but recheck with each one.
But they need water.
They need water. Okay, and then they had rocks on top that they had provided for us too.
So all of it.
Yeah, we want to put all of this in here. And this one today needs a little bit of water. And we're going to let it go ahead and drain out here. Okay, so maybe one day we'll get one to fill in here. Let me hold this up for you guys.
Water.
Okay, so just go ahead and do something fun with your kids of all ages. You know, you can just show them what you're doing, and, you know, be careful with the cactus if it has the pointy ends. You have to be careful with that, but do pretty flowers. And depending on their age, teach them how to water them. It's great. Well, please subscribe, and we're also going to put pictures of one of our subscribers at the end of this channel. Two babies.
Also, the most thing, watch out when you're doing that, when you're running outside and scrape your knee.
Yeah, so be careful when you're running outside. Wear long pants is what we learned today. Well, subscribe and like us, and please share us with everybody.